Just now, insider report drops. Could the Buffalo Bills be preparing to pull off a massive blockbuster trade that could shake the entire National Football League? According to insider reports, serious talks may already be underway behind the scenes, and the potential deal could bring a game-changing star to Buffalo. With MVP-level quarterback Josh Allen leading the offense, the Bills are already contenders, but this rumored move might be the final push toward a Super Bowl run. The big question now is who is involved in the trade and what will Buffalo have to give up? Stay tuned, because this developing story could change everything for the Bills. Just now, a brand new report from inside league circles is sending shockwaves through the NFL, and if the rumors are true, the Buffalo Bills could be on the verge of pulling off one of the biggest blockbuster trades of the entire offseason. According to multiple insiders close to front office discussions, the Bills are actively exploring a massive trade scenario that could dramatically reshape the roster and potentially push the team into true Super Bowl contention. Now, nothing has been finalized yet, but the buzz around the league is growing by the minute. Sources say conversations have intensified in recent hours, and several teams are involved in what could turn into a complex, high-stakes deal. The kind of trade that doesn't just add a player, it changes the entire balance of power in the AFC. For Buffalo fans, this kind of news immediately raises one big question. What exactly is General Manager Brandon Beane planning? Over the past few seasons, the Bills have built one of the most competitive teams in the NFL. With superstar quarterback Josh Allen leading the offense and a defense that has consistently ranked among the league's toughest units, Buffalo has been knocking on the door of a championship. But despite deep playoff runs and dominant regular seasons, the ultimate goal, a Super Bowl, has remained just out of reach. And insiders say that reality is exactly what is fueling the aggressive approach happening behind the scenes right now. According to early reports, the Bills' front office has been quietly exploring opportunities to add a game-changing talent, possibly at a premium position. We're talking about the type of player who instantly becomes a centerpiece of the roster, someone capable of making an immediate impact the moment they step onto the field in Buffalo. One league executive reportedly told insiders that the details of the potential deal remain tightly guarded, but speculation across the league is pointing toward a few possible areas where Buffalo might be targeting reinforcements. One of those areas is the defensive front. In today's NFL, elite pass rushers are among the most valuable assets a team can acquire. Pressure on opposing quarterbacks can completely change the outcome of games, especially in the playoffs when every possession matters. While the Bills already have talented players on the defensive line, adding another dominant pass rusher could elevate the defense to an entirely new level. Imagine a scenario where Buffalo brings in a proven edge rusher capable of consistently collapsing the pocket. That type of addition could create nightmares for opposing offenses, especially when paired with the aggressive defensive schemes the Bills are known for. But that's not the only possibility being discussed. Some insiders believe the trade talks could actually involve an offensive weapon, perhaps a star wide receiver or explosive playmaker who could give Josh Allen yet another elite target. Buffalo's offense has been dynamic in recent seasons, but as defenses continue to adjust, adding another dangerous weapon could open up the entire field. A new playmaker would force opposing defenses to spread their coverage, creating even more opportunities for the Bills' already explosive attack. And when Josh Allen has time in the pocket and multiple options downfield, the results can be devastating for opposing teams. Another intriguing angle that league analysts are discussing involves draft capital. The Bills have built their roster carefully through both the draft and strategic acquisitions. If this rumored blockbuster trade becomes reality, it could involve significant draft picks heading the other direction. That's the kind of move teams only make when they believe they are one or two pieces away from winning it all. And that's exactly where Buffalo appears to be right now. Across the AFC, the competition is absolutely fierce. Teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, Cincinnati Bengals, and Baltimore Ravens continue to reload their rosters every year, creating a constant arms race among the conference's top contenders. For the Bills to break through and finally capture that long-awaited championship, bold moves may be necessary. And based on the reports coming out tonight, that bold move might already be in motion. Sources say the situation is evolving rapidly, with negotiations possibly entering a critical stage. Of course, blockbuster trades are never simple. There are countless factors that teams must consider: player contracts, salary cap implications, future draft assets, and long-term roster strategy. But one thing is clear: the Bills' front office is not sitting back and waiting. They are actively searching for ways to improve the roster and maximize the championship window while Josh Allen is in his prime. That urgency is something fans have been calling for, and now it appears the organization may be ready to deliver. Around the league, rival teams are already paying close attention to the situation. When a contender like Buffalo starts making aggressive trade calls, it sends a signal that something big could be coming. And if the Bills do manage to land a superstar through this rumored trade, the ripple effects across the NFL could be massive. Suddenly, Buffalo's roster could look even more dangerous heading into the upcoming season. Opposing defensive coordinators would have to prepare for new threats. Offensive lines across the conference might face even more pressure. And playoff matchups could become significantly tougher for anyone standing in the Bills' way. For fans in Buffalo, this is the kind of news that sparks excitement and anticipation. The possibility of a major trade brings hope that the final piece of the championship puzzle might finally be within reach. But until an official announcement is made, everything remains speculation. Front offices around the NFL are known for keeping negotiations extremely quiet until the moment a deal is finalized. That means the real details of these talks may not emerge until the final seconds before a trade is announced. And sometimes, the biggest surprises happen when fans least expect them. What we do know is this: insiders are talking, league executives are watching closely, and something significant appears to be brewing behind the scenes in Buffalo. Whether it results in a blockbuster deal or simply intense negotiations that ultimately fall through, the fact that the Bills are aggressively exploring major moves speaks volumes about their mindset heading into the next season. This is a team that believes its championship window is open right now, and when a team with that level of talent decides to push all its chips toward the center of the table, so Bills fans should stay locked in, because the next few hours, or even the next few days, could bring major developments. If the rumors prove true and Buffalo pulls off this blockbuster trade, it could become one of the defining moments of the offseason. A move that reshapes the roster, a move that sends a message to the entire NFL, and potentially a move that brings the Bills one step closer to finally lifting the Lombardi Trophy. For now, all eyes remain on Buffalo as this story continues to develop, because when insiders start using the words massive and blockbuster in the same sentence, you know something serious might be about to happen. And if a deal does come together, Bills fans everywhere could soon be celebrating one of the biggest roster moves in recent franchise history.